Futures trading is risky and can result in substantial financial loss. Never put a futures position on without a stop-loss order in place.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe. Welcome to Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. I know you know why I'm wearing these today. We got hit, boom, we got hit. But I'm going to stand there tomorrow like this with my hands up, and I don't care what they throw at me. I'll be in there, and you guys got to be in there with me. I got some trades lined up. I don't know where it's going to take us. I could say this. I told you this a couple of days ago. I've said it a few times. We have a level above that if we can't break out of and make new highs and get out of this area, we got some big downside coming. Omni says, stay short. My brain says, what are you, crazy, Omni? I ain't getting short this thing. But you know me, I stick to my guns. Omni says, sell it again. So here's what we got planned. Omni's resistance for Friday. Oh, it's Friday. Oh no, it's a double whammy. I don't know how to handle this. Guess what it is tomorrow for all you guys who are a bit superstitious. We got a big one coming. It's Friday the 13th, and we got Omni's telling us to go down. I think we're going up. There's all kinds of confusion. This is going to be a good one. Let's see what we have. I think the proper pronunciation is triskaidekaphobia. That would be the name of what you have if you're afraid of the 13th or Friday the 13th in this case. Let's see what happens. I'm not afraid of this. You know me, no superstition at all. This is the most emotion you'll ever get out of me, and it's an excited emotion. It's got nothing to do with moving stops or being worried about trading. So let's give it a whirl. And don't forget, keep your dukes up. I'm looking for the June S&P, Omni's resistance, 1457.5 to 1458.5. We're trading about 1454.5 right now. A rally up, you sell into that level. Stops need to be, well, you know, I don't know how to handle this, so I'm going to offer two levels for you guys tomorrow. Stops for you smaller guys, 1462.5. If you get above 62.5, nice little stop. You get in somewhere near 58.5. You got a few ticks. It gets above 62.5, you wipe your hands. For you bigger traders, if you sell it in this level, 1457.5, 58.5, put your stops above 1466.5. Because I'll tell you right now, telegraphed or not, that's where mine's going to be tomorrow. So I'm going to look to sell it to 57, 58.5. I'm going to have my stop in above 1466.5. But I'm telling you guys, above 1462.5, probably we're going to get hit on that 66.5 stop anyway. No guarantee there. I'm playing this for a certain reason. The Omni tells me to do it this way, and that's the way I'm going to go with it. Don't want to confuse you on that. A stop should be nice and tight tomorrow at 1462.5. For you believers that we may be topping out here and heading down for a big one, put your stop in at 1466.5 and see what we get out of it. In any event, be out by the close, and we're looking for 1439 if in fact it does top out and start to come off. So that's what we got for the S&P. It's going to be an exciting day tomorrow no matter what happens. Omni NASDAQ is red for the NASDAQ as well. The Omni resistance in NASDAQ is up a little higher, 1835, 1832, somewhere right in that zone. You're going to want to sell it. I think we're trading about 1828 currently. So if we get a pop to 1835, 1832, somewhere right in that area, kick out a few shorts, put your stops in above 1844.5. Above 1844.5. For you guys with a little bit larger wallet, keep your stops above 1848.5. Let's give this a little breathing room on the upside. If we're right, we may get a plunge down to the 1802, 1798 area. Either way, be out by the close. Again, I'll do that quickly. We're going to look to sell between 32 and 35, 1832.35. Smaller traders, keep your stops in at 1844.5. You larger guys, put your stops in above 1848.5 and 1802 on the downside, or be out by the close. I have some charts I wanted to show you very quickly. I'll go through them, and then I guess we'll stay tuned for the Friday roundup coming up after that. So let's talk about a few charts, and then we'll finish this up. Okay, I was mentioning that if S&P cannot get above 1462 to 1477, this whole area I'm showing you here in the red lines of resistance, it's likely going to turn over, and we're going to have a big down move. After such an enormous move up and then a correction, we have not come right out and took off for new highs. This move should have gone for new highs. It has stalled a little. If it stalls again, I'm a little worried about it. Again, I have to be bullish long term because we've had this nice move. But after this shakeout, we didn't turn around and go straight back up for new highs, end up here. Something tells me it should have, well, my experience tells me it should have. Something tells me it may not be able to do it. So with that, my Omnis are still red. I'm going to sell into this area and hope for the best. We'll see what happens. At worst, we haven't been tagged very often in the Omni in quite some time. We haven't been stopped out. We were smart enough to lower our stops today and just take the loss because you could tell it was coming anyway. So we've been doing really well with directional calls in the Omni, so don't lose faith on one bad day, that's for sure. Okay, look at this now. This is something that I think we'll cover in depth on the Friday Roundup. Remember I told you earlier at the end of last week we had a mirror image formation in the June euro currency. Then it continued on and we noticed, oh my goodness, there are two of them. Amazing. I haven't seen that, I don't know if maybe once, if ever. Here they are. So we started making some projections. And you know how I feel about these mirror images. Again, I'll cover that in tomorrow night's video. Next day. Mirror image, it starts to show that it's giving a signal, but it never shows where. Just comes off slightly and stops there, so no signal yet. Very next day after that, it takes off and finally gives a buy signal. And I mentioned in the video, and I sent out a flash update or an Omni itself, an Omni recommendation, and I said the signal has finally been given coming out of the double mirror image and expect some upside move now. Well, here's what the chart looks like at this point. Out of the mirror image, bam, bam, and we're higher now. We're up this high right now. So, wow, it really works. It's a great indicator. I'll get a little more in depth with that indicator tomorrow in our Friday Roundup. But hey guys, again, I think I'm the only person that's ever brought this to light because I didn't learn this from anybody. I watched it over years and years and coined the phrase and watched it work. And here it is before your eyes. So we'll cover that in tomorrow's video. So, you seen those charts? Tomorrow night should be an interesting video. You know me, I never know what I'm going to do in my videos, but I know it's going to be something about that mirror image because it worked very nicely. Remember, you know, Omni's still talking about the downside. You know, when you look at a chart or you look at a market like we've seen in the S&P today and the NASDAQ, when it runs all the way down and then turns around and goes and settles towards the highs, you know, any quick-thinking analyst would say, wow, tomorrow's a buy day. My brain immediately said, oh, I guess it's a buy day tomorrow. But Omni says no, and I go with Omni at all times. And you know I'm steadfast, so we'll go with it. Hey, don't forget, I mention this in every video, but May 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th, I will be in Vegas doing the Money Show at the Mandalay Bay. I invite you guys to come on down. I'd like for you to come meet with me. I have plenty of time to get to know my crowd, get to know my friends a bit. I think it's going to be really interesting. I think we're going to have fun. I have gotten tons of emails. A lot of people are coming. They're bringing their families. They're bringing children. Some people are bringing their neighbors. I can't wait to meet you guys. I am really excited about this. So come on down. If you are going to come down, shoot me an email at oscarinvegas@gmail.com. Flash updates are essential to trading, short-term trading live with Oscar successfully. If you'd like to get on my Flash Updates database, simply go to my site, futurestraders.com. Sign up for a just register at the registration page, and you will get the Flash Updates immediately. For you new guys, Flash Updates are my way of adjusting orders or getting you out of the market with a profit or a loss, depending on how our trade's going. I do that by typing a quick flash update and shooting it out to you guys, as well as putting it on the website. It goes out via email. You need to get on the Flash Updates database to see what I'm doing here, especially if you're studying my work to see my accuracy. If you're studying my videos and you check video date, let's say 4/12, you need to look at the date 4/12 Flash Updates to see what happened to the trades, to the corresponding Flash Updates that went with that video. So do yourself a favor, if you're looking at the videos, find the Flash Updates, see where I got people out of these trades. It'll give you a better level of accuracy of what we're doing here. I think that we're going to, well, you know what, let's just leave things alone for tomorrow's video. We'll see what comes out. A couple of quick things. If you're at my YouTube spot, www.youtube.com/futuresanalyst, hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my videos. You'll get them the moment we put them out on YouTube. They'll send you an email and let you know that they're out there. As always, you know I man my phones. please call me. I'm always here. You can dial 718-351-2266 and give me a call. I'll be happy to help you. And last but not least, if you don't like to talk, shoot me out an email at futuresanalysts@gmail.com. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, stops are your best friends. Always play stops first. You've heard that from me since the day I started these videos. It will save you. In a market like this, you may get saved tomorrow. Something could happen when we get short. Some news comes out and this thing takes off, and you'll be glad you had your buy stop in before you placed your sell order. These things can and do happen in this industry. Don't forget, keep your emotions out of this thing. Keep your dukes up, more importantly, because we're going to need them tomorrow. We may get hit again. We got hit once, right? You never know what could happen. But hey, that's what we do. We're short-term traders. We'll roll with those punches. In any event, are you out there? Are you ready?
Yep.
Stops are in. Emotions are out.
Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided. That being said, I am a 24-year seasoned trader on and off the floors. This is how I've made my living for many, many years. Good luck trading.